Oh hey guys, welcome back. I was just spending some time being immersed in my favorite gaming experience, Second Life. Mario movie, Doom movie, Angry Bird, Pixels, Click, Happy Gilmore, Jack and Jill. Which of these is the best gaming movie ever? Trick question. The answer is Gamebox 1.0. I found this movie at a thrift store. I'd never heard of it before, but with the tagline like, "The only way out is to win," I mean, how could I refuse? I know the cover makes it seem a little bit like a horror movie, but this is like a sci-fi action thriller type of movie. It was released in 2004 and was a recipient of the Best Visual Effects Award, as well as the Best Screenplay Award at the world-renowned Internacional de Cine Fantástico y de Terror de Estepona. So, set your expectations high. Right off the bat, this movie is in your face with video games. You got Xbox controllers, you got Halo, you got a guy rapping about gaming and the American dream. One week ago, in a home on the range, a young man is running for his life from, like a samurai, ninja, vampire, lion face? I don't know.
Chris! Chris! Honey, it's for baby.
Chris, dead. Now, if these special effects didn't get you even a little bit excited, then I don't know what we're doing here. I mean, this is pretty much the most promising opening to a film I've ever seen. Man, the Internacional de Cine Fantástico y de Terror de Estepona really knew what they were talking about. Charlie Nash is just your typical average gamer. He works as a game tester, testing games that need to be game tested. His outfit and demeanor kind of give off that casual, I'm gonna shoot you vibe.
There's a double feature tonight, Existence and Videodrome. Bunch of us are going, buddy. You wanna come? Huh?
No thanks. I got some stuff I need to do.
And he sits alone at coffee shops, sharing emotional moments with tables as he caresses them and thinks about his dead girlfriend.
Oh, you are such a Romeo.
Charlie's girlfriend might be dead, but his one true love, video games, has come a-knockin'. In his mailbox, he finds a mysterious unmarked package. Inside is a game console, a very real-looking headset, and a little thing.
Hello, Charlie. Welcome to Gamebox 1.0. You've been selected to be one of the first beta testers for the ultimate gaming experience.
Okay, I got some early feedback for you. How do you make something called Gamebox 1.0 and then make it look not like a box? Like they deliberately make it look like some UFO-themed Tupperware? That's like if the GameCube was the shape of a donut.
Before you begin, you'll need to capture images of real people to play the characters in the game. You'll note a small camera attachment included in the box.
Welcome to the world's most futuristic gaming device. Before you get started, here's a bunch of tedious shit that you gotta do. What's up with this little camera thing? Like, why does it have a talon on the end of it? Why does he have to take pictures of people? Why can't he just upload existing photos to the console? I don't know, man. The future just doesn't make any sense. Charlie goes over to his gamer pal's house, and they're all gaming together, sitting super close on the couch. A perfect photo op as far as Charlie is concerned.
Hey, Charlie, what's up? Hey, Charlie! What's up, man?
Sure, this is Charlie.
Hi.
Hi.
Charlie!
Mind if I take your picture?
Dude, is that a camera?
But you said it's for a new game system? Charlie!
Not sure how close I need to be. I should really go test this thing out.
Dude, is that a camera?
See you guys later.
Hey, man, you're really leaving?
Yeah. See you guys.
After his little, picture party, Charlie heads home and does what any heartbroken gamer would do: watch some video of his one true love, Topanga. He's got like pictures of Topanga back there, and then also this home video that kind of looks like found footage of a murderer stalking his next victim, Topanga. Topanga is actually Kate. You remember her, right? From the table? I mean, how could anyone forget that gripping and powerful table scene? And I sure wish I had someone that loved me enough to caress me like Charlie caressed that table. Now would be a good time to point out that Charlie is Harvey Kinkle from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and that kind of makes this movie feel like some weird crossover sci-fi gamer fan fiction. It's kind of hilarious. After feeling some more emotions, Charlie decides to drown out his sorrows with his favorite vice, video game. And look, see how the Xbox is a box with an X on it? See how much sense that makes?
Welcome back, Charlie.
Before he can get started though, the Gamebox tells him that there's one more character that needs to be added to the game via the little camera thing, and that's a villain. He's supposed to choose someone he hates, so he pulls out his handy-dandy "my girlfriend was murdered" scrapbook and does some thinking. Oh my god. Alright, the time is now. It's time to finally experience Gamebox 1.0.
Which game would you like to play first? Zombieland. Crime Spree. Alien Planet.
Crime spree. Crime spree. Crime spree.
Crime spree.
Crime Spree is like a green screen paradise. I mean, they clearly worked to try and make the world feel a lot bigger than it actually is, but their limitations are very obvious. You never really see anyone move more than like a few feet in any one given shot, and the first thing that Charlie does in this huge, expansive virtual world is walk around a pole and knock over a trash can. I mean, what an adventure. Crime Spree is clearly a nod to GTA. Charlie has GPS navigation, an inventory, and he's beating people up and committing Grand Theft Auto.
I thought that would be a lot easier.
But in reality, Charlie is just sitting at home, while Topanga watches from afar. This next part is actually pretty interesting. We're at a point in the movie where Charlie thinks the game is just a game, but we know better, because the tagline of the movie is "The
only way out is to win."
So to remind the audience of the danger, the filmmakers came up with this clever little audio clue. It's very subtle, but I want to see if you can notice it. Listen close. This is not a game. Yeah, there's no subtlety here. If you're looking for subtlety, you're watching the wrong movie.
This is totally insane. Game?
Yes, Charlie?
What are the limitations of this world?
So this is the part of the movie where Charlie explores the seemingly endless boundaries of Gamebox 1.0. It starts off innocent enough. First off, he drives to a club and listens to his own internal monologue of the character that he's playing.
Ao Shun used to be a 2-bit hood until somebody slit his throat and left him for dead. Made himself over as some kind of ninja and named himself after the Chinese dragon god of North Wind. Bad news all around.
I know it's cheesy, but I actually kind of like the visual style of this movie. They make some creative choices. There are some real actors in the game, but also some fully CG characters as well. And the real actors all have something weird going on with their faces. I can't really tell what it is, but it's a little unsettling. I like it. Charlie's adventure leads him to Lion Ninja, Lion Bald Spot, Lion ninja man, who, surprise, surprise, looks just like the cop that murdered his girlfriend.
You wanted to see me?
Lion Man wants Charlie to retrieve a briefcase for him. The specifics don't matter, it's just a briefcase.
Why should I do this job for you?
You have no choice.
Point noted.
This next scene is really great. Charlie is getting a new set of wheels, and on top of the visual cheesiness just being amazing, the music is once again very on point. This is not a game. Charlie locates the briefcase, which, surprise, surprise, is attached to his deceased girlfriend.
Kate.
Excuse me?
It's at this tender, emotional moment that Charlie gets freaking owned.
Oh! Game!
Yes, Charlie.
What's going on?
You've been shot.
Why does it hurt? Why does it hurt?
Maybe I don't understand the question.
Why does it hurt?
You gotta get out of there, dude. But how do you quit? There's no controller or anything.
Let me out. I want to stop. I want to stop playing. Exit. Pause. Quit. Whatever I have to say.
Interesting. So, I guess in the future we're all gonna exit our games by being a little bitch.
Why does it hurt?
When Charlie wakes up, he's reasonably upset. He even starts seeing some game characters in the real world, usually in some attempted but unsuccessful jump scares.
Hey, Charlie!
He also finds out that the game has been messing with his real life, making him think he's had phone conversations with his friends when really they never call him because, I mean, look at this kid. And somehow, through it all, Charlie still finds time to reminisce about his girlfriend. I think it's pretty funny that he seems to only have 2 memories of her, like the one time they had at the beach and then the time she got murdered. And I guess also the table time. Who could forget the glorious table time? Charles is slowly coming to the realization that this game is not a game. He was able to imitate his friend's voice over the phone by searching his mind to find out what the voice sounded like. Why are the voices automatically detected, but he had to like walk around and take pictures of all his friends? I mean, couldn't the game just read his mind for that information as well? Driven solely by his love for Topanga, Charlie dives back into the game and uses some health to heal his shoulder. Oh, alright, here we go. This movie is always trying out some weird visual effects, and every time it does, it's a delightful surprise.
Come on, let's get out of here.
What's not a delightful surprise is that Topanga is referred to in the game as Princess.
What's your name?
Princess.
Not a princess, just her name is Princess.
Princess?
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just seems a little unfortunate. Finally though, Charlie gets to spend some time reuniting with his lost love.
What the hell? Knock it off!
Oh my god. Did you see those 2 cars back there? I don't even understand why they ran into each other. They were just driving along and then boop.
Oh, let me go!
I can't do that. Just get in the car.
Charlie attempts to kidnap Princess, but when she resists, he settles for a chat over lunch. And, is this place reminding anyone of any tables or anything?
What's this? Is this the girl I supposedly look like?
This whole scene is just exposition, but instead of paying attention to that, check out all the people in the background. Sometimes, this scene in particular, what's happening in the background is actually a lot more interesting than what's happening in the foreground. The way some of these people walk, or even sometimes they get stuck in place, I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I think it's hilarious.
I didn't like the way the guy in the gray coat was looking at me.
What?
They tracked us here. This was an ambush.
Oh no.
What?
Sensing something is amiss, Charlie tries to get out of the diner quick, but is too slow and just freaking beefs it.
Pistol! Get to the kitchen!
I mean, crap, man. Look at that.
When Charlie dies, he loses a life and respawns just a short while before his death, which means he still needs to find a way out of the cafe. But this time, Charlie is wiser, smarter, he knows what's about to happen, and he has a master plan.
Stop. I want to stop. Exit. Game I don't want to play. Game.
Oh, I see. We're going with plan A, being a little bitch. A Charlie classic.
Okay, but this is the last time we help you, Charlie.
Charlie decides to just quit Gamebox 1.0 cold turkey. It's an evil game, he's just not gonna play it. But that's not quite as easy as it seems. Not only does he start having more frequent hallucinations, but when he dozes off at work, he suddenly finds himself back in the game.
I didn't like the way the guy in the gray coat was looking at me.
Turns out that he doesn't even need the headset anymore. The game is embedded into his mind, and the only way out is to win. The only way out is to win. The only way out is to win. The only way out is to win.
Get under the table.
Why?
Back 10.
You lost your weapons when you died.
Sir, you're...
Charlie. Dude, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you, dude. If you're gonna sleep, put your hood on your head.
Charlie is a mess. He's not doing too well, you guys. Oh, and of all the luck, wouldn't you know it, on top of everything, he's getting a parking ticket too?
Officer, could you give me a...
What's your problem?
By random chance, Charles runs into Murder Cop in the real world. Murder Cop thinks Charlie is on drugs, though I'm not sure where he got that idea.
Man, you're jacked.
Just need to ride this out.
He takes him back in an alley to sell him more drugs and then beats him to a pulp. You know, standard crooked cop stuff.
I can do worse if you don't mind your own business. Keep your mouth shut. Hey, I didn't hit you that hard. Get up.
Suddenly, Charlie's life is literally hanging by a thread as his body exists in a hospital bed while his mind is still in the game. This plot element gives off some serious .hack vibes, and .hack sign was like my first and favorite anime, so I appreciate that. With Charlie in a coma, the second half of the movie takes place entirely within the game, where the ninja man has a ninja plan to ninja kill the shit out of Charlie in the face. Also attacking our hero are these shadowy, jumpy enemies. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be.
What are these things?
Zombies.
Alright, they're zombies. Of course, how could I have missed that? Princess's looks and voice might be based on Charlie's dead girlfriend, but her personality sure isn't. She is shutting him down at every opportunity.
You realize you're still lying on top of me.
Dream on. Do you have any idea where we're going, Captain Dumbass?
I've only got one shot left. Yeah!
Oh, get over yourself.
So how does Charlie deal with this rejection? Well, by being a huge dick.
None of this is happening, Princess. We're in a freaking game.
This isn't a game, Charlie.
It's a simulation. You, me, this hatchet, and your precious evil briefcase. Maybe you don't have the ability to understand. This is all fake. This hatchet, you're just a character.
Oh wow, things aren't going my way. Might as well inform someone that their existence is meaningless. Wait, so you don't want to date me? Well, you know what? Your life is a lie. I guess Charlie is playing for his life, though. I mean, you gotta take some drastic measures if the only way out is to win.
Charlie, I found you. Charlie, it's me, Peter. Peter, your friend?
Hey, remember Pete from the picture party? Well, it looks like he somehow found his way into the game as well.
I went to your apartment. The super let me in after I told him you were in the hospital. I saw the new game, so I put on the headset and here I am.
Hey, you know what? If I ever end up in a coma, I just want you to know that that is not an okay to come over to my apartment and touch my stuff. Don't come over here and play my video games or put your grubby little fingers all over my high-tech futuristic camera thing. That stuff is still my stuff. Charlie, Princess, and Pete are trying to return the briefcase to the professor. Apparently that's their goal and I just missed it. I think they might have talked about it at the cafe and I was just too busy watching the people in the background. At the same time, ninja, samurai, drug-dealing, girlfriend, murderer, crooked cop is trying to track them down. It's just a roller coaster from here on out. Pete almost gets zombied. They're finding items.
Hey!
Game, I want to use his health.
No! What if one of us needed that more than you?
The game is changing genres.
Freeze! They're human, sir! Why are they dressed like that?
There's an alien army and fucking UFOs blowing people up. Oh my god. But don't worry, things start to calm down in the next scene when Pete grabs an axe, knocks Topanga in the head, and then chops off her hand. What? Oh, he's like wrapping up the nub and everything. What is happening? So Pete wasn't actually the real Pete, it was just a trick that the game was playing, and after figuring that out, suddenly Mr. Your Existence is a Lie is super concerned for Princess and begs the game for a heart container to give her a hand.
Game, I need a health icon. Where is it?
We can't tell you that, Charlie.
That's not fair!
Life isn't fair.
You flat out lied and told me that Peter was real. Give me a health icon!
Can't do that, Charlie. What are you doing, Charlie?
If you won't play fair, then I won't play at all.
Oh, bravo. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Charlie the Brave. Somebody should like carve this into a mountain or something in his honor. And they can name it Mount... What a Bitch.
What do you mean?
I'm not playing this stupid game anymore. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for something to kill me.
So after throwing a hissy fit and saying that he's not gonna play the game, Charles promptly returns to playing the game. There's a really great climbing scene with a bunch of great climbing graphics. He basically gets into a climb off with Pete, and I think any professional rock climber would agree that this scene is very realistic and tense. Pete wins the climbing contest, but Charlie wins the shoot Pete's head off contest, which seems like the bigger victory to me. And what better way for Charlie to celebrate his victory than by jumping off a cliff? Oh, there he goes. The movie attempts a bit of suspense, apparently forgetting that we already know what happens when Charlie dies, but before you know it, it's time for round 2. Oh my god, did you guys see that grab? Can we see that again in slow-mo? Who is that, Odell? Charlie sacrifices the briefcase for a health container, which he tries to use on Princess, but she seems a bit too busy being dead to care.
Game, I want to give Princess this health.
The princess is dead.
Charlie then has a very emotional moment. I mean, look at all this.
Why does it hurt?
This whole scene is just beautiful. It goes on for a little while. I'm not going to show you everything, but it's good stuff.
I want to give Princess my extra life.
Interesting move, Charlie. This is your last life.
So not only does Charlie waste a health container on his girlfriend but not really girlfriend, but he also uses his only remaining extra life to bring her back. Then they kiss faces because they like each other now or something gross.
My hand. How?
I told you, Princess. None of this is real.
Hey, welcome back to life, Princess. Let's make out for a little while, okay? Anyway, like I was saying, your existence is meaningless. Dude brought her back to life just to prove to her that she doesn't exist. This shit is dark.
If I'm not real, then why am I here?
To give me motivation. To make sure I keep playing the game and don't just give up.
Yeah, you're just here to be my cheerleader, bitch. Deal with it. Cop Ninja may have the briefcase now, but Princess is the only one who can open it, so he's still in close pursuit. Before you know it, the pair end up in Charlie's apartment in the game. So now Princess can look at photos of the real her, which is bizarre, but even more strange is when they move into the next room and Charlie sees himself in a coma in the hospital. They are in the hospital, in the game, in the coma room, but still in the game. It's actually pretty cool. I don't really know how his brain got the information to know that he's in a coma, though. That doesn't quite make sense.
Are you dying?
Let's get out of here.
Run!
Murder Cop Ninja Samurai has finally backed Charlie into a corner. Or into a basement, rather, so this is it. No more running or whining. Charlie is gonna have to either kill or be oh, well, alright. After an epic battle with what's-his-face, Charlie and Princess learn that their actual objective is not to take the briefcase to a professor, but to just open it. So all she has to do is open the case and he'll win the game. So they open the briefcase, and inside they find what else but a Gamebox 1.0 in all of its not really a box for some reason glory.
If I push that button, this whole world will end.
Guess it's time for you to leave.
So they have a really weird-looking crying/makeout session, and then Charlie's hand slips down and gently presses the button. Oh, yeah, I bet you guys know where he got those skills, huh? Charlie exits the game, wakes up, and then realizes that his ordeal is finally over. And he uses his newfound courage and newfound haircut to talk to girls.
How about roast beef with extra horseradish? I think you'll like it. See, the extra horseradish is what makes it horseradish. Oh, my name is Horseradish. How you doing today?
Why does it hurt?
Go to parties. And he's even sitting at a new table at the cafe. Traitor. And what about that crooked cop? Well, it looks like someone is just drunk enough to try out a new game console he received.
Hello, Ronald. Welcome to Gamebox 1.0.
Captain Carlos, a reviewer on Amazon, calls Gamebox 1.0 a crappy B-movie with no entertainment value. I call Captain Carlos stupid. Gamebox 1.0 is a blast. This movie was so insane and cheesy and stupid, and it was well paced. It didn't drag at all. It had a bunch of crazy special effects. I loved it. And if you're thinking, I don't know, I mean, it looks entertaining and kind of funny, but I don't know if I can take 2 hours of this, good news. The movie is just barely over an hour long. The very first thing I thought about when this movie was over was how glad I was that they didn't try and stretch it out to like 2 hours. That would have been miserable. It really is the perfect length. It's just long enough without being too long or too short. I think it's a movie that knew exactly what it wanted to be, and what it wanted to be was badass. If you're in the mood for a fun, cheesy video game action movie to watch along with your friends or laugh along with it, Gamebox 1.0. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. I actually really loved this. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I will watch it again. Thank you so much for watching. The second I saw this movie, I knew I had to talk about it, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
My name is Horseradish. How you doing today?